Hello and welcome back to Here's the Deal. Thank you so much for taking just a minute or two, sometimes 5, but mostly 2 or 3 minutes for me to just share a little bit with you about how good God is and how much He just loves you. So I want to encourage you in this new year to not be discouraged. There may be all kinds of things happening to you, and I want you to begin to focus on how good God is. Whatever you're thinking in your brain, I can tell you right now, God knows what you're thinking. He knows what's going on. And you're worrying about it, and you're thinking about it, and you're talking about it with other people. Just stop talking about it and get quiet before God. And just tell Him that you need help. And then just wait and watch, which is very difficult. In my personal life, I have children that are grown and almost grown. And so we tend to worry about our children, don't we? We tend to worry about our spouse, our family members, especially when we know that they're going through something, and especially when there's nothing you can do about it. And sometimes God will allow you to be in a hard place like that because He wants you to trust Him. And you might be saying, whatever. But it's true. You may be so frustrated and aggravated right now about maybe your children or your spouse or something at work. It's time to just get on your knees and give it to God. And then that way, you're not worrying all the time about it. Now, you might have to do that several times a day, but I want to encourage you to give it to Him. You know the story of the loaves and fishes when Jesus multiplied the bread and the fish. There were thousands that were hungry, and they had been listening to Him. And the disciples, there was no food. And so they said, what are we going to do? And this little boy, his mother had packed his lunch, and he gave them the loaves and the fishes that he had. And Jesus multiplied it and multiplied it and multiplied it. In other words, pray about the things you can't do anything about. And then look at your gifts and your talents, and how can you do something good with your gifts and your talents to share with other people. And then say, Lord, I'm going to give this to you. Whether you're an artist, a musician, an actor, a baker, a candlestick maker, whatever you are, as far as your gifts and your talents and what you can do, start committing that to the Lord. So pray for all those things you are worrying about and stop worrying. Give it to God, let Him handle it, and then focus on what He's given you to help other people. I have this little stone that says, God multiplies what you give Him. That is Luke 9, chapter 9, verses 15 through 17. And so on this little stone, this is rock that was made from rock that came from Israel. And it's actually called tumbled marble. And so this company, or the person behind this, they're using their gift and their talent to do things to encourage other people. And so I picked this up one day, and it just reminds me to keep giving God what I have so that He can multiply it. So I want to encourage you, don't give up praying for your family, praying for your children, and give God, give back to Him what He's already given you so that He can use you to bless other people. See you next time.